Nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. Sometimes it just seems the electricity is turned up for Saturday night college football on EA Sports. It's the UCLA Bruins and the Colorado Buffaloes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Nestled into the gorgeous mountains in Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field is a spectacular viewing venue for college football. The new coach has it rocking and rolling. Folsom Field continues to build on their tradition of the Buffaloes football team. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Bruins ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Drops back on first down. Rush right in his face. And he gets rid of it. He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on a guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do expect a guy like that caliber, to be able to play a little pitch and catch and make that happen.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Quarterback will keep it. Run ends there. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Left side, it's Moore. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Rush is on. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
And they talked about his speed all week, but it's one thing to talk about. It's another thing to see it. You see that young man out wide, man. He can fly, and he runs right by the defense. They take a shot early, Palmer. They find the speedster, and he finds the end zone.
I think the defensive coordinator right now is just kicking himself because you're right. I mean, they watched film all week long. You've seen this guy torch defenses. You cannot play coverages that allow this guy to take the top off and get behind your back line. That right there is just a big mistake defensively, a bad call, and kudos to the offense for finding the matchup and making them pay.
Iamaleava. Out wide right, it's Knight. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
Running inside. It's Knight.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Second and long here. Might as well run him again. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
That's a nice-looking run. That reminds me of Jonathan Franklin, Maurice Jones-Drew, Zach Charbonnet. In recent years, they've had a lot of ability at the running back position. How about this name, though? Little-known fact. The great Jackie Robinson also played running back for UCLA, and you know he's smiling down from heaven watching that last carry.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Throwing, Imaliama. Caught behind the line. It's Knight. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
I know everyone's yelling like, you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But when you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a 3rd down. And guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun on 3rd down, Imaliama turns it upfield. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, on that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after the catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier inbounds and getting him down, now setting up 4th.
Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. He won't get there. The defense with a 4th down stop.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Was to pass. Right down the middle. Caught, it's Moore. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework.
Snags it and he's open. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top, moving out to the right. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
Hits inside. It's Young. Just smothered on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bucks!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Right side, it's Knight. At the 40, there he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Bruins want to pick up the tempo. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. Fires to the wideout. Just barely got rid of it.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Third down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough.
Makes the grab and room to run. He's at the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Using his legs, it's Knight. Driven back.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to need to see from this offense, man. Once the field starts to shrink, you get on this side of the field, you're down by 10 points, man. You need to put the ball in the end zone. Like, you're thinking touchdown, not field goal. And they really got to be physical, establish this run game, and do everything they can to get 7 on this drive.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah.
He's loose down the left side. He's at the 30. The tag. To the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Yeah, dude, if I'm a DC, I'm throwing my turkey. I'm throwing my hands up in the air. What do you want me to do? I mean, this is unbelievable, having a guy this dynamic at the quarterback spot that can take it 50-plus and make it look that easy. You stop it.
And they tacked on the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Offense in a bunch formation. First play of this drive. Fires quickly. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. And the Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hits the hole, it's 9. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The Bruin uniforms look pretty, but don't let it fool you. They'll stick their face in the fan and run it tough like a Freeman McNeil used to.
Okay, a good pull. Freeman McNeil, I don't remember him, but I do remember a guy like Maurice Jones-Drew, who's a little bowling ball and just ran physical, and just finding those guys that you can feature in your offense.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out wide right, it's Thomas. Could not make his way to the corner.
And that's the beauty of playing zone coverage, man. Everybody has vision on the quarterback. So when he drops to throw and that ball comes out, you should break as soon as his hand separates from the football. He does, sees the running back in the flat, runs up, and makes sure he gets no yards after that catch.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Gets it out of the air for the first time today and didn't see much of him. That loss a week ago, called on just once. Spinderella. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Knocked down immediately.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get them on the ground quickly.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Making the adjustment on the play. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Unloads it downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
That's not an easy throw to hit, I will say. A dagger throw, it takes time to develop. You really got to sell the route, and the quarterback has got to put that in an area and anticipate the throw. Just not on the same page with his receiver on that.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looks as if he's going to run it. Plows through the defense. He's got enough. Maybe some room here. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Colorado. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground. And in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Turns on the Jets. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Wants to throw on 1st. Right side, it's Knight. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Lucky to get it off.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone. He tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Got to make the play on 4th. Oh, pressure's coming. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Bought a little time, lets it go. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
It didn't look to me, guys, like the QB and his target were on the same page on that outbreaking route. I'm not sure if they both thought it was man or zone or what was happening, but I think that helped lead to the incompletion.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down.
And I get why this offense is aggressive. They've been doing what they wanted, right? And they've built this huge lead, but they can't get careless. Like, don't make those mistakes that might get this defense back in the football game.
3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Bruins in the hurry-up.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right?
A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. Past the 50. Past the 30. The 20. Touchdown, Bucks! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And there's something you don't see often, a 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. As a quarterback, you know those windows are really small to throw into. And if you don't throw it on time, it's going to get, at minimum, tipped, maybe picked. That's the worst possible scenario for a quarterback. What a play by the defense.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Drops back on 1st down. Out wide right, it's Knight.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Got his man. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
Fresh set of downs going up top. And the timing just a hair off.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Taking it the other way. The 20. The pick six. He takes it in. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Man, sometimes you can live with mistakes, But you can't live with the critical mistakes. Like, turning the football over is one thing, but this is 2 now that he's thrown to the other team. It's gone all the way back to the house. He's got to get this thing dialed in. You can't make these critical mistakes.
Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We start with a look at New Mexico State taking on the number 20 team, the Liberty Flames. And it's the Aggies able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. And that's now 4 W's on the season. This one could be a confidence builder, not only in the context of this season, but also what that group of underclassmen can do down the road. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Throws to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Turns it upfield. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Wants to throw on first. They're all over him. And he avoids the sack.
The defense has the lead, and they're playing like it right now. I mean, they are pinning their ears back in these passing situations. Not worried at all about the run game. They're just getting up the field, and they're getting to this quarterback.
They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize on getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
Third down in the gun, Ncaa. They get to him as he throws.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Ncaa to the air again. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And the Bruins are marching down the field. Ncaa fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The Bruins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Again, it's Ncaa. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Floats it out in space. Touchdown, UCLA! A great catch and run for 6. Ready to try the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down to the air. Here comes the heat. Going to try to get it himself. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And he affects his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they've built the lead here today.
Just had to get rid of it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Good job just to get rid of that one.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Third and long coming up. This quarterback part of their running game. They bring him down at the 44-yard line. It'll be fourth down, but this might be prime go-for-it territory. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuff, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the second half when things are getting tight.
Throwing, Imaliava. Makes the grab. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And first down for the offense.
And the Bruins are threatening in the red zone. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Right side, it's Knight. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
They just keep firing. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Perry. Racing down the left side. The 30, the 20. Slippery slide.